Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day in the stock market. It's October 28th. I just did a video and I had to redo it, so I'm not gonna have much patience this time. We're gonna talk about the SPY, some technical analysis, GameStop, what weird price action we saw today, what's happening tomorrow, and in the future dates. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. We have a Discord server as well as Twitter at Happy Money YT is our Twitter, and our Discord server is in the description. There was that chart, but we're gonna go back to that. Okay, so SPY today, doing the same thing. Almost made new all-time highs again, very close. However, if it doesn't, that is a double top, and it looks like it's kind of making a double top here. Just saying, SPY can come down at some point. It can and will happen. I promise. At some point, this thing will come down. Bearish MACD still, double top kind of forming. Price action though, we do have green over the 9 moving average here, but I don't know, that double top and the bearish MACD. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I say it's going to keep rallying, it'll come down. I don't know where SPY's going. I just don't know. I don't know anymore with that, where it goes. So anyways, GameStop. Yes, weird price action today on GameStop. It really just looked like the algos that normally, low volume, melt off, algos trading back and forth, shorting it down, whatever. It really just looked like that was flipped in reverse. It's so strange. We haven't seen this in so long. They pulled the tape cassette out, flipped it over to side B, and it just played the whole thing backwards. Look, you can actually even see it just from day to day. Yesterday, today. Just this weird, well, it's not weird, this is what we're used to, this low volume just melt off, just like this, just a slow grind down, low volume. It looks like a penny stock. Today, it did the exact opposite, which is so abnormal for GameStop. A little more volume, still pretty low though, 1.4 million. We've got about 40 minutes left in the market. A little more volume, but just really strange price action. Very natural, actually. Yeah, that's what it is. Today, GME traded naturally. That's so weird. It's been so long since I've seen it that I forgot even... Actually, I literally forgot what it looked like. This is what... I thought it was just so abnormal. No, this is it naturally trading. I don't know what... The algos are off today or something. There's only been, I think, 3 other videos in the last year where I've said, today GME traded naturally. And now I think this will be the 4th. Yeah, it looks natural. That is so strange. At any moment, I was just expecting short, spastic short. When GME goes up like this, it's always with velocity, volatility, and then it just looks like it's halted, and then it goes down. It's not anything ever like this. Today is a real day in the stock market. Why is this happening? I don't know. It could be because of the haircut the DTC is giving on talking about their collateral and the margin and needing it to be in AA or AAA assets instead of BB assets, and that's shrinking down the criteria on where they can actually allocate their capital, because Tesla is a double B asset. Not good. They got to get it out of there. That's part of the speculation with why Berkshire Hathaway was ripping up on after hours, because that is a AA asset. It could be that. It could be the failed to deliver that Pickle guy's talking about, where they're having to roll over or cover today. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's computer share buys. I don't know, but I feel like the algorithms literally just got turned off today, and this is just a normal day. I don't know. Really, really weird, but it's fine. It's totally fine. On the hourly, it's looking nice. We've got green over the 9 moving average. We've got bullish MACD here. Kind of setting up this higher lows, and maybe tomorrow will be a higher high. Maybe not though. Maybe that 190 resistance. However, max pain is still 175, so probably looking to come back to max pain. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened today. I mean, I could get used to this more natural trading. On the daily, we do have a bullish MACD crossover right here. Don't really have green over the 9 yet. The short term and long term are they're dancing here. They're dancing for sure. This kind of few trading days price action looks kind of similar to this. However, I don't think we're going to be doing this. So whatever that's worth. Anytime bullish daily MACD like this, I think we're going to close bullish. Anytime that happens, I pretty much get calls. So I'm not going to say I'm going to get them tomorrow. However, I might. See, look. Daily bullish MACD. 2 weeks later, rip. Happened here, a little false breakout. So not every time. Right here. 2 weeks later, rip. Here it actually went on its own, which is really weird. That big green day was actually still bearish MACD. So probably going to scale with some calls. Thankfully the IV is low, which is nice for buying, bad for selling. But yeah, we'll just be on the buy side of that. Let's see, 5 minute come into close, getting a little more volatile, but really held up nice. The VWAP just stayed high all day. Thing bounced. It's just so weird and natural looking. It's worrying me some. Let me show you this chart. Yes, remember what happens on earnings? Remember what happens before earnings? Run up, run up, run up every time before earnings. So it seems like that's what we're gonna have. It's pretty simple. Here's earnings. We had a run up 2 weeks prior. Earnings dumped it. Here's earnings. This run up before earnings. This earnings had this run up right here. So we're in that window now, and that's what that chart actually showed, the dates. It's easier just to look at that chart than to make my own. But it probably has nothing to do necessarily with earnings. It's probably something more with some sort of rollover cycles, the futures, the swaps, whatever it is that they're having to kick the can down and roll it over. I don't think it's actually earnings, but more so just quarters and when those come. So earnings are December 6th, I think, is estimated. We don't know for sure yet. But yeah, I expect good things from GME. So here's a daily bullish crossover, but remember these days I was like, I don't think so. This doesn't feel right. It needs to come back down and consolidate. Finally, we got that. Remember I was saying all these days, like, I don't know, something about this, it's not come down. So then we finally got that, and that's actually crazy. I just noticed that. Remember I said we're going to retest this. We've got to come down and retest this. Saying that all last week. Just happened much slower than yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, retest it, get low, maybe a little higher. That's all right. That's it. We called it. So tomorrow possibly close down at 175 max pain. That being said, I mean the chart looks bullish, so I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll beat max pain. Got a lot of options to talk about. Credit spread had me going a little crazy yesterday. Came down here, it was down 50%. My max loss, I think, was 20 something thousand. Expiring tomorrow. I was away from my computer a lot yesterday, so it's a good thing because it's bad time to look at a computer. Today, nice. I actually closed it out today, even though I'm pretty certain it won't come below 171 by tomorrow. But it could. And it could because the biggest dip potentially will come before the squeeze starts. That's what happened with Volkswagen. I'm not expecting them to be able to really short this thing down and lower it that much because clearly they haven't been able to, and they've been trying for a long time. And the floor keeps getting higher. This lower keeps getting higher. So I don't think they're going to be able to, but you never know. So I closed it out. I closed out that credit spread for tomorrow. Volkswagen squeeze started on a Monday, and the biggest dip was the week prior and into the Friday. Might be news this weekend. That would be sick. The loop ring thing, they're talking about coming out with their news Q4. It did leak that they are teaming up with GameStop. That has been leaked. Whether it was on purpose or not, I'm not sure. But that is out. So really waiting for GameStop to announce it, or even Loopring to officially announce it. And to what extent, like all the details of that, will be curious, as well as how it'll be taken, how the market will take it, how the media will take it, how the institutional investors will take it. Might be good news, might be great news, but will they think that? Will they put in their clients' capital into GameStop, thinking it's a safe stock at this point, after all the bad media it's had for a year now, and just basically destroying GameStop's reputation because the stock and these shorters that that control the media. So once that flips, institutional will come in. It'll probably cause a squeeze. So yeah, have that. We have the cycles going on. Probably getting calls maybe tomorrow. Might wait till Monday. Just looking over here at loop ring stuff on the DD. This is actually a really good. This is a really good write-up that I've shared with some people about everything going on and some of the speculation with Wu-Tang and that whole NFT thing with their album. The banner update thing with GameStop. People are thinking it's a countdown. I'm not so convinced. Okay, this I am curious about. I put it on our Discord. Didn't really come up. Shout out to Lurker, since this is saying last asset. This is basically saying that the stock exchange can short it. Which this might just be complete FUD and totally fake. I haven't confirmed anything on it yet though, so I'm not sure. If a particular asset class such as technology stocks rise in market value at rates suggestive of a bubble trend, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York will short these securities, thereby putting downward pressure on their prices. It's absolute madness. I haven't really looked into this, so you can do it on your own, but Wall Street on Parade. I don't know. Is this where the article is? I don't even know. This might be totally fake, honestly. The hedges have tried to plant so much stuff. So much fudge. It's FUD. I wish they planted fudge. It's crazy. This also says that they will go long, though, too. I think someone in the comments was talking about them going long if they think it's been naked shorted or basically pushed down unfair in an unfair manner. Feds can't naked short a stock in CS. I don't know where it says it on here. Yeah, we'll go long. Okay, so conversely, the FRBNY, Federal Reserve Bank of New York, very clever, will go long on a particular asset classes that appear to be artificially undervalued in order to avoid unnecessary market dislocation. It will follow the same process in targeting broader. Well, where the heck are you? Start going long on GME. Just kidding. I don't think this is good either way on the long or short side. I think that totally. We know the market isn't fair and free anymore, but I mean, this is just too obvious, isn't it? This seems too obvious to me that they will just move it in the direction that they see fit. Okay, options. Check this out. Performance today. Woo! I mean, a lot of that's shares for sure, but that credit spread we did, it was 80% up. I closed it, and I think that was like $8,000 realized on that. So happy to be out of that one. I wanted the last 20%. Trust me, I was like, gosh, I can't be greedy though. I just got to take the 80 and be happy. Close that one. I had those calls that were actually up this morning, those 187.5s, and then they came down, and I was just waiting, and then I just sold them for like a 30% loss on it. Nothing terrible. They were kind of expensive, but nothing terrible. So right now, coming into Friday, we've got just our shares and these silly 700 calls that I just had fun with. What did we do? Whoa. Oh, snap. Totally forgot about this. SWBK is Switchback. It's a holding company. SPAC merging with Bird. Bird.co. I'm very bullish on this whole entire space. There's one publicly traded company that we have shares in that I mentioned on video as well as Discord. That is Vulcan. It's a little bit different. It's more like off-road electric mopeds, and then they're trying to get into UTVs or electric side-by-sides. Here's our Vulcan shares. If I was trying to do a quicker swing, I would have sold them. I was up 30% on them. Now we're up 13%, but I'm bullish on the whole space. Bird, though, I think I probably will be putting it into the long term. They basically rent electric scooters, electric bikes for more urban environments. Very popular. One of the first ones, I think it was Bird and Lime were the two most popular ones. The one competitor that Bird has publicly traded is Hellbiz. That's a European company, though. They have some exposure in the States, but it's not nearly like Bird. But what got me way stoked on it, I was going to invest in this anyways. Got me way stoked on it, though, is I didn't even realize you can actually buy them. This has maybe been on for a while where you could buy them, but I've not kept up with it. So I don't know, but yeah, you can actually buy the scooters, the bikes, everything. And e-bike space, if you're not aware, electric vehicles are big, but like electric bikes, electric dirt bikes, electric motorcycles, scooters, mopeds, anything electric, anything EV is just insane, and it has been for a while. But I think it's just getting started. EV bikes, I love. I've got electric dirt bikes. I love it. Everyone around here where I live, electric bikes. It just, yeah, like electric space is insane. Their numbers are actually really good also. I'm not going to go into all the detail on it, but basically they announced that they are going to merge with a SPAC, SWBK. That is the SPAC ticker. It's still at its SPAC price. So SPACs typically trade around $10 until the merger, or at least that's about as low as they typically go. If you ever follow SPACs, you'll kind of know this. Today, so look, I bought $20,000 worth and this happened. No, literally. I bought at market open right here. I put 20K into this. Went down to $9.50. Like, what's happening? Came back up. I'm not sure why that happened. Maybe because today's the first day it's announced, and that's just, I don't know, shaking some things out. But this should stay around $10 as a floor. Maybe a little lower. I mean, high nines, but that's why I was confident, put so much in. I did put 20K into it, 2,000 shares. And if anything, it's going to go up. So it'll go up on hype, speculation, whatever, before the vote, before the merger. Mergers don't always come through. Sometimes they fall apart. So then this would come back down. I think back down to the $10 it's at. However, it can rip up before, it can go crazy before a merger. Here's one recently, and we had the whole SPAC craze earlier this year on all the EV companies. I think actually Switchblade, that SWBK, was a SPAC for another, I think like a Chinese EV earlier this year. This is Donald Trump stock merging with a SPAC. This SPAC is DWAC. You've probably heard of it. See how it just trades around $9, $10? That one was close. I should have waited. Should have bought it lower. Whatever. This one had hype and rallied. Rallied from $10 to $175 the other day. And I'm not expecting this much from Bird, but I think there will be a lot of hype. I'm actually surprised it's still at $10 today. For me, probably swing trade, then maybe in the long term, I want to wait till the SPAC. After SPACs, de-SPAC, if the merger goes through, they're kind of messed up. They're somewhat volatile. Sometimes they sell off. It just doesn't always work that well after it until they kind of shake out all that crap from the SPAC. This is DWAC though. So this, yeah, we don't even need to talk about that. But yeah, that's Bird. I bought 2,000 shares of it. I'm stoked that I'm getting on it while it's $10. Very happy about that. GME, sold those. Facebook, I sold my put debit spread on it. I think I was about break even. Bros, you freaking bros. I sold my, I hope it didn't go down. I sold my bearish play on Bros. I could have waited. But yeah, it looks like it might just be consolidating before another rally. However, now that this daily candle's finishing out, my TA might have been right on it. It might be about to reverse. Because we have these divergences, and this RSI is high. I think my play was right. Don't ever get on our Discord. It will ruin your trading. You'll read the chat and you'll say, "Why am I in this?" And then you'll get out and then you'll lose it all. GME short, bought to cover. I did. I lost $800 trying to short calls on GME today. It's such an idiot. Such an idiot I am. Good thing I had that huge credit spread. Yeah, that's what that was. Don't want to talk about it. This is the credit spread I closed. I don't know if you can really see realized. You can't really. I mean, I can just show you the performance. I don't know what was in, let's see, 20K. But what was in shares? I'll just subtract that. So the shares was 6,700. What? Today's? 6,700? No, that's not right. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, because it flips. This just tells you the whole day. Yeah, it flipped because I was down like 10K on it yesterday. Okay, that makes sense. Whatever. That's that. I missed the Kodak. I was on the phone today and I missed this Kodak pump. And I could have gotten out of these calls. My bad. LIC calls are still ripping. Rocket Lab looks like it's coming back. I think Astra rockets have a launch coming up soon. Yeah, I'm stoked. GME looks good. I did not expect this price action today, so that is good. When I'm wrong, that's good. I'm wrong often, I guess. But yeah, bullish green on the MACD. Everything I want to see. Sub up, like up, comment down, happy money 6 round. Peace out, guys.